Do you ever find yourself doubting your gut feeling? You have an inner voice telling you something isn't right or that there's something better around the corner. Yet you ignore it in favor of what seems to be a safer, more logical choice at the time. Well, today, I want to help you shut off that critical thinking so that you can listen to your intuition because your gut instinct is actually smarter than your brain. That's right. Science agrees that your intuition is a powerful problem-solving tool, and making decisions based on your gut feeling leads to better outcomes in life. So today I'm going to show you how to activate your intuition in just 5 minutes. Here's the 5-minute intuition activation method. Step No. 1. Stand up with your feet, shoulder-width apart, and raise your arms over your head. Reach to the left and touch your left shoulder as you inhale. Then reach to the right and touch your right shoulder as you exhale. Repeat this 5 times, inhaling as you reach to the left and exhaling as you reach to the right. Then step No. 2. Bring one hand to your stomach and one hand to your chest. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose, then breathe out slowly through your mouth. Repeat this 3 times. And step No. 3. Put one hand on your heart and one hand on your stomach. Take a couple of moments to visualize the best possible outcome for you. See it, feel it, and believe it. This is your happy place. You may even want to repeat a mantra like "I trust my intuition" or "Everything is working out for my highest good." During this visualization, now, while this simple exercise might seem like a strange set of instructions to follow, there's a lot happening here. By engaging in certain physical movements, you're stimulating both your mind and body to get into a receptive state for receiving intuitive guidance. In just 5 minutes, you've activated your intuitive powers and are ready to make decisions with confidence. So let me explain why we did what we did, and how you can start trusting your inner voice a little bit more. The first part of the exercise involves alternating arm movements synchronized with your breath. These actions stimulate nerve impulses in your body, helping to calm your mind and focus your attention inward. Specifically, this part of the exercise activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for rest and digest functions in your body. By calming your nervous system, you create space for intuitive thoughts and feelings to surface. Next, placing your hands on your stomach and chest encourages you to connect with your body and breath, further relaxing your body and quieting your mind. This step activates the vagus nerve, which runs from your brain to your abdomen and is associated with processing emotions and intuitive insights. Finally, placing your hands on your heart and visualizing your best possible outcome helps you access feelings of love, joy, and gratitude, which are essential for opening up your energy and intuition. This visualization activates the heart chakra, a major energy center in your body associated with compassion and connection. By taking the time to visualize your desired outcome, you send a clear signal to the universe that you are open and ready to receive intuitive guidance. You see, your intuition is a powerful tool that can help you make decisions quickly and effectively, but it requires practice to develop. The truth is, most of us have been conditioned to rely on logic and analysis rather than our intuition. We've been taught that rational thinking is the best way to make decisions and solve problems. But science shows us that our intuition can actually be a more accurate and effective problem-solving tool. When you listen to your intuition, your body automatically goes into a state of alertness, triggering the release of adrenaline and other hormones that prepare you to take action. This state is called the fight-or-flight response, which has been with us since the earliest humans and is still present in all humans today. When you feel a sudden surge of energy or a strong emotion that tells you to do something or not to do something, that's your intuition trying to get your attention. It's your body's way of protecting you and guiding you towards what is best for you. However, most of us are conditioned to ignore these intuitive signals and instead rely on logic and reason. We analyze the pros and cons, weigh the risks and benefits, and try to calculate the most rational course of action. But this often leads us to overthinking and analysis paralysis. In contrast, when you follow your intuition, you make decisions quickly and decisively. You trust that your gut feeling is leading you in the right direction and you don't waste time second-guessing yourself. This can lead to better outcomes and a greater sense of fulfillment. For example, following your intuition could mean changing course in your career and pursuing a new path that aligns more closely with your values and passions. It could mean trusting your gut feeling about a potential partner and taking a leap of faith into a new relationship. Or it could mean walking away from a toxic situation and seeking support and understanding elsewhere. But what if your intuition is telling you something bad is about to happen and it's not just your imagination? Imagine being in a crowded place and suddenly getting the urge to move away from the crowd. What if that sudden urge was your intuition telling you that there's going to be an accident or an attack? Or imagine you're driving on a highway and get a sudden feeling that you need to pull over. What if that feeling was your intuition warning you that something dangerous is about to happen on the road ahead? There are countless stories of people who've experienced these types of intuitive hits and ended up saving themselves from potential disaster. For instance, a mother who had a gut feeling that her daughter was in danger, even though nothing seemed out of the ordinary, ended up discovering that her daughter had been kidnapped. Or a businessman who felt uneasy about a business deal he was about to make ended up avoiding a major financial scandal. In these cases, these people's intuition led them to take actions that saved their lives, their families, or their businesses. However, it's important to distinguish between fear and true intuitive guidance. Fear can sometimes manifest as a strong gut feeling, but it's usually accompanied by other negative emotions such as anxiety, worry, and tension. True intuitive guidance, on the other hand, feels more like a gentle nudge or a quiet knowing. It's a feeling of certainty that what you're doing is right for you, even if you can't quite explain it. If you're feeling fearful, take a moment to breathe deeply and center yourself before making a decision. Ask yourself whether the fear is based on real evidence or if it's just your mind playing tricks on you. True intuitive guidance will always lead you in the direction of love, light, and positivity, whereas fear will try to hold you back by focusing on what could go wrong. Let me share one final story with you that illustrates the power of intuition. A young woman was in a long-distance relationship with a man she met online. Despite never having seen each other in person, he proposed to her, and she accepted. Her family and friends were skeptical, but she trusted her intuition, that he was the right man for her. However, on the day of her wedding, she began to feel uneasy. She couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Despite her fiancé's reassurances that everything was fine, she called off the wedding. Although her friends and family were initially confused by her decision, she knew that she had made the right choice. Soon after, she received messages from other women claiming to be the fiancé's fiancés, as he had proposed to multiple women at the same time. This story demonstrates the importance of listening to your intuition, even when it contradicts what your mind is telling you. By trusting her gut feeling, this woman saved herself from a lifetime of heartache and potential danger. Now, if you're still wondering how you can trust your intuition, I have one final tip for you. I call this the body expansion test. When in doubt, expand your body. It's a simple yet powerful technique that can help you tap into your intuition and make better decisions. Here's how it works. When you're faced with a difficult decision or problem, take a moment to close your eyes and visualize two possible outcomes. One represents the path you're currently on, and the other represents the path you'd like to take. As you visualize each outcome, pay attention to how your body feels. Does your stomach clench or your chest tighten when you think about continuing on your current path? Or do you feel a sense of expansion and openness when you think about making a change? If you feel resistance or discomfort in your body when visualizing one of the paths, it's a sign that you're not on the right track. This could mean that you need to change your behavior, your environment, or your mindset in order to create a better outcome. On the other hand, if you feel a sense of expansion and openness, it's a sign that you're on the right path. This means that you should continue doing what you're doing because it's likely to lead to a positive outcome. This is because your body has a natural ability to detect imbalances and guide you towards what is best for you. When you're in alignment with your true self, your body feels open and expansive. But when you're out of alignment, your body feels constricted and uncomfortable. By tuning into these physical sensations, you can gain clarity on what steps to take next. In conclusion, your intuition is a powerful tool that can help you make better decisions and create a better life. But it requires practice to develop. The 5-minute intuition activation method is a simple yet effective way to tap into your intuitive powers and make decisions with confidence. And the body expansion test can help you determine whether you're on the right path and making the best choices for yourself. Remember, your gut feeling is always right. And by learning to trust your intuition, you can unlock a new level of success and fulfillment in your life.